Hey dolls, soon to be dolls. I've already been. It is your girl Builder Barbie, and I am back with another update. So far it has been 11 months since I've had surgery. I just want to start by saying a little quick disclaimer that I did not have surgery for anyone else or for anybody else's opinion. I definitely had surgery for me. I didn't have surgery because it was the new trend, because actually when I did have surgery, it was not. You do not find a lot of YouTubes about it, and you couldn't just get on Instagram and see somebody wearing their faja. So yeah, I definitely didn't get into it because of the hype. So I just wanted to start there. And also all of my account info, hey baby, all of my account info, Instagrams for coordinators, for the doctor, my personal Instagram, my surgery Instagram. And you guys know I never put my personal Instagram out there, but it is out there for you guys that do not have surgery Instagrams. All surgery Instagrams need to go to my surgery account. All of the personal pages that just have questions, y'all add me on my personal Instagram account, which is at experience_the_journey, and it's all below in the description box. So I'm getting a lot of the questions that I had for my Q&A video, my first one. I think that was like 10, probably 7 to 10 months ago. Excuse me guys, because y'all know I do smoke. But I am seeing you guys comments, and thank you. Yes, I am back. So thank you guys so much for all of the love that you guys have on YouTube. I got back on here and I did not know how many subscribers I had. I did not know how many comments I had, how many likes and views. I didn't know any of that. So that just made me want to get back on here and talk to you guys and give you all the information that you guys need to know. You know, the reason I started this in the first place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into these questions and try not to look so much into the comments. So the first question I got was, did I gain weight, and how much weight did I gain, and what was my weight before? So to answer the first part, I did gain weight. I tried to gain weight, but it didn't work. It didn't work. I lost, as soon as I would try to gain it, I would lose it right back because I have a high metabolism. So it was always very hard for me to gain weight. I'm just hoping you guys can hear me too, so I don't cover up my speaker. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, because I don't want to cover up my speaker. So like I said, I did attempt to gain weight, but it did not work. I lost it every time I would gain it. You can go on my surgery Instagram to see all my before, my during, and my after results. Before surgery, I weighed 139. After surgery, I probably weighed like 142, 141. Like, I really didn't gain too much after surgery either. So the way I did though, maintaining my weight and getting like a little pudge and all that, I did the protein shakes every morning, for I think like the first 2 months. And that I got lazy, so I would just eat peanut butter sandwiches, a lot of peanut butter sandwiches, a lot of stuff like that. What else did I eat, babe? I think I just ate a lot of peanut butter. People were telling me to eat peanut butter, so I just was going with peanut butter. And I think now we're actually gonna go grocery day, and I'm definitely gonna get some more peanut butter just to keep my weight. So that is a great thing. Protein is the answer to gaining weight. Protein, a lot of protein. Nuts, anything like that is gonna let it stick, unless you have a high metabolism like me. So the second question I got was, how did I get my quote? Now this is one of the most important questions, and that's why I decided to do it in the beginning of this video, because I see so many people commenting and asking me about my coordinator. Guys, it's really not hard. Actually, her info is in the description box as well, so go check that out. Everything that you need, from my doctor to my hospital that I went to, everything is in the description box below. I do not want you guys left out about anything, so that is all in the description box. I went to DR Cosmetic Surgery Consultants, I think that's the full name, and I went through Ann, and she helped me through all of that. So she got me my quote quick, fast, and in a hurry. My quote was for $4,400. Yeah, so I think I paid Duran like 4 bands, or no, I paid her $39.50. I paid Duran $39.50, which is great. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is really good. Yeah, so $39.50, and the rest went to, I believe, my deposit with Duran and the deposit with but getting your quote is to don't do it. A lot of people want to know about surgery coordinator. I'm also here to tell you about that as well. Surgery coordinator, I know I said in my last Q&A that surgery coordinator was a scam. Yes, I do still feel like that. People took it real literal when I said a scam. I shouldn't have used that word so harshly. But what it is that surgery coordinator has horrible reviews. And with us being in the U.S., it's easy to cover up certain things. It's very easy to cover up all of those things, you know, because we haven't seen them, we don't know them, probably never gonna meet them a day in our lives, you know. So it's really easy to cover up different things. So what happened with that was, as soon as I paid my deposit, everything was good. I had great customer service. They were doing everything they were supposed to do. Closer to the time, they send you different things like confirmations and things like that. did not receive my confirmation like a week before, so I was panicking. And not only did I not receive my stuff, everything was wrong. My flight date was wrong, my surgery date was wrong, money was wrong. And when I would call them to talk to them about it, probably like I say like last month, not the last week, but the last month of surgery that I had to go, they would not answer, or they would answer and they'll be so rude. As soon as I answer, they know who you are, like they know who's calling. So don't think that they don't have caller ID, because they actually do. Because every time I call, they'll be like, hey Chelsea, this, that, all this. So they know who you are. They know who you are when you call. They know. They're just very rude. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I want to save any doll out there that needs that talk, because this is a very, very, very harsh and difficult process to go through, especially alone, especially being in a different country, especially when you don't speak Spanish. So you need somebody that's going to talk to you all the time, and that's who Ann was. She came and saved the day. I had already did everything with surgery coordinator, and they were not answering any of my phone calls. And when I shared my story on my Instagram, a lot of dolls had the same problem. And when I got to the DR, I actually learned that they were not where they said they were, couldn't contact them, all different type of stuff that just showed scam to me. But hey, I mean, I see dolls still using them, and I see dolls defending them. I don't care what you do. I just know what I did, and it turned out great for me. And like I said, she even sent me flowers in the DR, my coordinator, and I think that was great, because I was having a horrible time. So yeah, I think everybody should go with Ann. I'm not saying that she's not paying me to say that. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. So this goes into the next question. I guess I'll spark my blunt for this one. The next question is, did I stop smoking? How long did I stop smoking? And did I stop drinking? And how long did I stop drinking? I did not stop smoking. I'm not gonna lie. I tried so hard. My girlfriend told me all the time not to smoke. Don't smoke. Stop smoking. Didn't want to hear it. I was like fiending. I love my smoke. I couldn't stop. So I would like go from like 3 blunts a week, 2 blunts a week, and then I tried to do it, and it was just like, I can't do this. So I asked different people, did they stop smoking? A couple people said yeah, a couple people said no, a couple people said yeah, like 2 weeks before. So I did it a week before I tried. And I think I did it but I probably barely did it. I probably smoked 1 blunt that week or something too. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I did smoke. Don't take my advice though on that. I say to stop smoking like a month prior, if you can. If not, really, 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 really try to. Absolutely no cigarettes though. I do not smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke anything that's tobacco-y. Only marijuana. I'm sorry, that's it. I don't. Yeah, no. So if it's anything with tobacco, stop it. 3 months prior, stop. You need to. Yeah, you need to. Drinking, you can stop drinking. I didn't know this until actually I kept reading into my paperwork, and they tell you can stop drinking up to 2 weeks, from 2 weeks to 2 days prior to your surgery. As long as you're not heavy drinking, you're fine. You can drink you know, 48 hours before in the DR. You can definitely. You just don't do it heavy. Don't drink like, you know, the whole motherfucking bottle. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying not to smack because, you know, I heard that I smack too much. Hey, it's me. Take it or leave it. Okay? So, they say, what type of test do you have in the DR? Before surgery, I had the CBC test, is what they tell you to take anyway. That's basically like your clearance to surgery. So you're going to have that. And after surgery, I mean, when you get to the DR, they give you like a day's full of testing. Literally, you go up there like 5 or 6 o'clock that morning, and you're sitting there for hours after you take your blood test. You take like 2 or 3 different blood tests. You take a drug test. You take a EKG test. You take a whatever that, I think that's like your heart and stuff. Then you take a breathing test. You take a lot of different tests. Like, if you lie, they're gonna know. I'm just telling you, I'm a finesser. I finesse. I can finesse. But you cannot finesse in the DR, baby. You cannot finesse in the DR. They know if you smoke. They know how much you smoke. They know all of this from the testing, so do not lie. And it just, I kept all my tests, and I even kept my x-ray. So, yeah, them people, they do not play. Yeah, so that covers up the testing. Okay, now when I got to the DR, a lot of people were asking me, you know, who was my driver? How was I being able to get around and different things like that. So I got my driver prior to coming down. A lot of people take Uber and things like that. What is it? Okay, so some people take Ubers and things like that, but I cannot. When I say I cannot, I cannot do Uber, like, outside of the country, because I've heard horror stories and I've heard people say that you're gonna be fine. Hold on, you guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I heard you're gonna have an Uber. I heard different horror stories about Ubers and things like that, so I did not want to go that route, especially not knowing anybody in the DR. Now, if you have family and stuff, please just have your family drive you around. It's cheaper, it's safer, you'll feel more comfortable. Or even if you know another surgery dog, ask them who their driver was. That way you still have somebody with you and you feel safe. Because when I tell you, your driver is going to take you from the airport to your recovery house, to your appointments, and you want to make sure that you feel comfortable. You don't want to feel, you know, any type of way, you know, especially if you're going alone. Now, remind you, I went alone. So all of the advice I'm giving is from somebody that's thinking about going alone, that might have to go alone, anything like that. So yeah, I found my driver through my recovery house. I paid $100, and that was for the whole time I was there. And I think that's very good. Now, like I said, if you want to take the cheaper route, you can go through Uber, because I heard Uber is very cheap out there, because the recovery houses and the hospital are not too far apart. So it shouldn't be no more than like $10. But at the end of it, you might need anything, you know, to go to the pharmacy, to do this, to do that. And if you go through anybody else other than like your recovery house or something like that, they're going to charge you each ride. They're going to charge you for every little thing, like every little thing. My driver was there before I even made it up, like before I was even up in the morning for my appointments. My driver was there. And that's yeah. I think they took like my whole recovery house, actually. So how was the process arriving to the airport? Like I said, I went through my driver. And arriving to the airport. Actually, when I got to the airport, when I got to the DR, you know, you get on the wheelchair, you get wheelchair service. Most definitely get wheelchair service. Even when you feel like you shouldn't. Before surgery, make sure you get that wheelchair service, because if you don't have it before, you won't have it after. Period. So you're gonna want to go ahead and be grandma around the airport, and it's lovely. You skip all the lines. I say that I should have been doing airport service for every flight that I've ever had in life. You know, you skip all the lines, you do all this, you get treated so nicely. So most definitely get you a wheelchair, and they're going to take you everywhere you need to go through your testing, through your fingerprints, through, you know, what they call it? TSA. They're going to take you through everything first. You're going to be the first one. You're going to be the first one, girl. So, and your family. So you're going to be great. Get your wheelchair service. After that, after the wheelchair people, you know, check me and do all this, I got on Wi-Fi, and I contacted my driver, and my driver was right there to pick me up. So the whole, you know, arriving to the airport was really not as bad as I really panicked it to be. I thought it was going to be so hard. I thought I was not going to be able to understand what these people were saying. And, you know, I just didn't think nobody spoke English. And with that being said, nobody did speak English in the airport. Nobody spoke English in the airport. So I definitely recommend that you have your Google Translator, and not only have your Google Translator, guys, but know a little Spanish. That's a great tip. Try to learn a little bit of Spanish, because my Wi-Fi was, you know, it was trippy a little bit in the airport. So I'm not saying that to scare y'all, because you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Somebody there is gonna speak English. But I'm just saying 97% of them didn't. And they barely spoke English. You gotta remember, you're in their country. I didn't understand when people tell me you're in their country. So don't expect or get mad when nobody speaks English. So definitely have some type of backup, whether it's a friend that you know that's bilingual or anything like that. So what recovery house did I choose? Of course, y'all know the story. I chose Serenity Recovery House. A lot of people out here are still going to Serenity, which is fine. If I say something, it doesn't mean that you guys have to ban them. It's just my opinion. But my opinion is somewhere the best opinion. Just it. So, Serenity Recovery House is who I chose. It's crazy because I've actually been thinking, you know, like I said, I watched a lot of my videos over, and I know some of the things I did say was harsh, but I don't go back on anything that I did say. But Serenity was, it was crucial. I'm not gonna lie. It was beautiful though. It was so beautiful. And I still hear people saying like, oh, I went to Serenity and it was great. I didn't have any problems. I pay attention to detail. Not saying nobody else does, but when I pay attention to detail, it's like times 20. I'm a very, 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 very precise person, clean to the T. And you guys might not realize, you know, when somebody, you know, for example, they give you your food, they bring you your food, and you have the fork already in your food, and you just go to start eating. Prior to me, I'm gonna, you know, get my food, take my fork out of my food, look at it in the light, make sure it's good, you know, look at my cup, and, you know, different things like that. And I see like that this fork has been used, like it's definitely been used before. Things like that I check, and it was a lot of red flags for us to be dolls. You know, we are open to all type of infections. Even their water we can't even use. So of course I'm going to be very cautious. And that's what I was. And a lot of dolls and a lot of people didn't like that, because I was finding mistake after mistake from them not cleaning like they were supposed to. Disgusting. But now I've definitely heard that they are doing much better. And if I do, or if I had to go back to the DR for anything or any type of other surgery, I like to stay where I am. If I've been there before, I like to go back. So if I, you know, do and I need a recovery house, I would recommend Serenity Recovery. I would, only because I've heard that they have done better with their customer service, and that's great, because they were really a great facility. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. I was comfortable, very comfortable. I just didn't like some of the things that they were doing and how they were doing it. People prone to be lazy. It's not the management's fault, but I mean, you have to think about it too. A lot of them are family. So they don't get fired if you say, oh, such and such didn't clean this right. So be careful with that too. A lot of these places are very family owned, and I said that in my last videos. So go check out my last video, guys. Go check out my last video. Did I bring cash? I brought all cash. All cash. No card. You know, you don't bring your card unless you want to. You can bring your card, of course. Bring your whole wallet. But I'm saying, did you use that to pay the doctor or anything? No. Straight cash. American dollars, US dollars, okay? No pesos, but I do suggest that you get both. I do suggest you have all of your surgery needs paid in American dollars, because that's a must. So, but have your play money or whatever, have that in pesos. It's easier. I think it's called pesos. I'm not even sure. At the I'm pretty sure it's called pesos. Yeah. Ooh, that, all that. Did I bring my own meds? No, but yeah. I mean, I brought my own, like ibuprofen, Aleve. But when it comes to prescriptions, absolutely not. You cannot. So do not. Do not. Because didnt, I know my doctor, you might can go to their pharmacy. Now, you can go to their pharmacy. And I think that's where a lot of dogs got it mistaken by saying you can bring your own meds. You can go to the pharmacy in the DR and bring their list, and they're gonna make sure that you're good. They're gonna make sure that they give you the right stuff, and it's cheaper than paying that $300. You might pay $150, literally, just from going to the pharmacy instead of getting it from your doctor. I didn't know that. I wish I did. I would have, I would have known what to do, but that's what I'm telling you guys. So don't even go down there trying to bring your own Percocets and shit like that, because that shit'll kill you. Number one, that shit is banned in the DR for a reason. Do not go down there trying to take Percocets. Now, some dogs have, and they're live. That's fine. That's great. But don't do it. I'm suggesting that you don't do it because I've heard it's a big-ass risk factor, and it's definitely applied to a lot of people's deaths, a lot of dogs' deaths. So no Percocets. Try to stay away from them. And if you're asking why, I heard it's something about the cloggage of your blood. It causes blood clots and stuff like that. Yeah, so don't do it. Let's see. Did I need a blood transfusion? No. Thank God I did not need a blood transfusion. I forgot what my hemo was when I went down there, y'all. I really did. I really did. That was almost a year ago. But I think your hemo had to be like this, and mine was like higher. And so when I went to have my surgery, it put my hemo like exactly where my hemo had to be to even have surgery. So I was perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And if you guys need any more questions or have any more questions about how did I keep my hemo and all that type of stuff, just ask me and I'll make another video about it. Any questions y'all have, y'all want me to make another video, just let me know in the comment section and I got you. Did I have a drain during surgery? Yes, I had a drain. I don't know why people are asking me or saying, girl, I can't believe you didn't have a drain. I definitely had a drain. I don't know where y'all getting this from. I had a drain. Hell yeah, I had a drain and I hated it. The thing scared the fuck out of me because I thought it was like keeping me together. I thought that was like the thing that was tying me. I don't know. Crazy thought. But that's how it felt. But yeah, I did have a drain. I forgot what kind of drain I had, but I don't think it was the type of drain. Yeah, I didn't have the drain you had to hold. I didn't have the drain you had to hold. I had the one that Duran just put it in me, and I had it up like taped on me and cut. It wasn't like long, thank God, because I don't think I would have been able to deal with it. Did I wake up during surgery? No, I did not wake up during surgery. A lot of girls do, though. I think it depends on the anesthesia and your doctor. And it's not a bad thing if you wake up during surgery. It actually means that your doctor was really careful and they didn't want to overdope you, period. They didn't want to overdope you. So it's okay if you wake up during surgery. You're still not going to feel too much of nothing but pressure. They're going to put you right back to sleep. But no, I did not wake up during my surgery with Duran. And how many cc's did I have in each ass cheek? I don't know, you guys. I was so doped up the next day when Duran came and told me that, and came and checked on me and made sure I was still alive and I was good and everything like that. I was like, so like, I was just ready to see a picture. I asked her for a picture. She showed me a picture and she told me the cc's and I went back to sleep. I don't remember. Does Duran accept care credit? I don't know. She accepts only cash from me. And I think other dogs, I don't know about care credit. I know a couple doctors do care credit. What happened to the blunt? What happened to the blunt? Yeah, so how many massages did I have and who did my massages? I don't want to throw shade on anybody else. I don't want to throw shade on nobody else. But I did go to 2 different people. I went to Issa. Oh, no. I went to Issa. That was my overnight nurse. I'm sorry. Issa was my overnight nurse, right? Yeah. Issa was my overnight nurse, by the way. If y'all want an overnight nurse, I'll do a video on that too. So I'm sorry, Issa. Wrong person. I went to somebody who was, it wasn't meant for me to even say their name then. I went to somebody who was very known in the community in the DR for great massages, and she did okay, but she was definitely overcharging me. Because when I went through Serenity, because I ended up needing a massage very bad one day. Had a lot of fluid backed up, a lot of fluid. And I needed a massage, so I went through Serenity. And I ended up going through their masseuse every single day because they had the best prices and the best massages. Period. Point blank, period. But yeah, make sure you guys do your research on all that type of stuff. Don't just go to the best because you hear it's the best. I'm telling you right now, that's how I fucked up. I fucked up doing all that type of stuff, trying to be extra, go to the best. Nah, would you go to the best down here? Would you go to Dr. Miami? Hell no, don't. That's a waste of motherfucking time. But yeah, do your research. Do your research. How many massages did I have? I think I had like 4. I think I had like 4 massages. I didn't stay in the DR long. I stayed in like 9 days or something like that. Y'all can look at my other videos for, accuracy. Did I have a hard time sitting? And did I ever create a fibrosis? I did not have fibrosis. Thank God I did not. I started to, but I had my girlfriend massage me like every night, and I still have her like massage my back because my back is still numb in a way, and I am 11 months post-op, and it creates this discomfort and pain that no woman wants to have. So what was the other question? Oh, did I have a hard time sitting? No, I did not have a hard time sitting. It was uncomfortable. Did I have a hard time sitting, babe? Well, we didn't ask about that. She said shitting. Really, yeah, shitting was horrible. Shitting was horrible. But yeah, the boppy pillow definitely saved my life with the with all of that. The boppy definitely saved my life. With sitting, that is, not with shitting. Did I sit on the plane for a long time? Yeah. I don't even know how that is a question. Yeah, I sat on the plane for a long time. That was a 10-hour flight. 10-hour fucking flight, of course. But I did walk around because your legs get numb. How did I heal itching and swelling? A lot of compression, and the itching helped. Benadryl. Benadryl was my go-to. It helped me sleep through the night because I never could sleep through the night. It helped me sleep so well. So yes, Benadryl is gonna be your best friend. If you are having discomfort, pop that Benadryl. If you are itching, pop that Benadryl. Okay. So how was my mood after surgery? I think I was very depressed. And they tell you this after surgery, that all the meds that they give you are gonna make you like so emotional, and that is so true. I was so emotional. I cried at the end of leaving the DR. I cried when I got home from the DR. I cut my hair off. I went through it like it was postpartum. Yep, that was the best description. But everybody is different. But after I shook that, it's a roller coaster. It's definitely a roller coaster. But I think I was okay for the most part. I think I was okay. Just don't be on social media after your surgery. That will fuck your mind up. When you have surgery, I would say the best thing to do is go missing. Go missing for a minute. Just chill and learn yourself, because you're gonna go through the motions, okay? So the next one, and the final question is, people have been seeing me talk about round 2. Yes, I am considering, and I am going for a round 2. Why I am going for a round 2 is not because I don't like my results, okay? It's simply because your round 1, I'm not gonna say if you don't go to the right doctor, because that's not true. More than likely, majority of the time, you're gonna want more than 1 round, because your first round, if you don't go to the right doctor and do everything you're supposed to do as that patient, which is gain the weight you need to gain, lose the weight you need to lose, your first round is only to shape you. I did not realize that your first round is only to create your foundation, to give you the curve that you want. But all that sucking out and stuff like that, you're gonna need extra different things. You're gonna need lipo in this area that you didn't tell them that you needed lipo in. You're gonna need different stuff. You think you're gonna be this Barbie doll right after, and it's so not true, you guys. Please, please, please be realistic. I was very realistic, but to a point I was over exaggerating. So yes, I'm going for round 2. I was gonna show my body on this one, but I think I'm gonna make you guys wait another month for the 12-month update, which is the 1-year anniversary of me having my surgery. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait and then show y'all. And yeah, so I will be telling you guys who my round 2 doctor is, who I'm going to, and all that, but that is a secret. So wait it out and stay tuned, and I'll make sure you guys have those details. Next month I will be telling you guys everything. My 1-year anniversary video will be the video. So anything you guys want me to talk about, please inbox me. Anything that I haven't covered in the last couple videos, because I've already done a packing list. I've already done a Q&A. This is the second Q&A. So I've done the truth about the DR. I've done all those videos, so make sure you check them out. They're very full of information. This was probably like one of my most not too detailed videos, because I've answered most of these questions already in prior videos. So round 2 and things like that will definitely be in the next one. Also, what's coming up, you guys, major moves for this YouTube thing. I did not expect you guys to really love the kid like y'all love the kid, but I'm glad that y'all love the kid, because I love y'all just as much. So I've had questions about my personal life as far as like dancing. You guys know that I do dance for a living. I do strip for a living. I do different things for a living, but that is my main sense of source of income. So a lot of you guys have questions about that. I will be doing videos from inside the club, telling you guys different things about the club, just making videos for you guys, because I know a lot of females have questions. No, I'm not promoting it. I'm not telling you guys to do it at all, but you guys will see when all of those videos come out. So those topics you guys also can ask me questions about now. I'm open to those questions. But I do ask that if you do have questions about anything that is personal and not surgery related, that you do go follow my personal Instagram at experience_the_journey. It's also in my description box. And if it's a surgery related question, so please inbox build_a_Barbie_, and that is also in the description box. So yeah, different things like that, relationship, also it's just a lot of stuff coming up, you guys, so just stay tuned. And like I said, any type of topics, questions that you guys have, just let me know, and I'm gonna make sure I get to them. So thank you guys for tuning